Hello everyone who has tried things in life like the From the Depths Leader campaign, only to get beaten back and then hide in the designer for 100,000 hours. I am BorderWise, and welcome back to From the Depths Most Wanted. We're doing a redo today, because I covered the Eyrie many moons ago. I'm not sure I even want to link the original Eyrie Most Wanted in the description or the comments, because it might be cringe. But anyway, here we are, it's the Eyrie again. This is the more updated Eyrie, which is why we're talking about it right now. So, why are we talking about the Eyrie again? There's such scary things, much scarier things in the campaign now. Why the Eyrie? Well, the Eyrie will forever hold a special place in my heart and the heart of many people, because this is a curveball that the Onyx Watch throws at you. They've mostly got big, fat, slow ships, and then they send this thing at you. In fact, for the longest time, the Eyrie was the only flying thing that the Onyx Watch had, and then they got a few other things. They got the Rook, and they got the other things which I don't remember the name of off the top of my head, because they're not as scary as the Eyrie. But anyway, let's go over the strengths of this thing. This has a rotten habit of showing up precisely when you're not ready for it. It's like a number of, like many things that end up on Most Wanted. And particularly for new players, this is a middle finger to anyone who, you know, is starting out the game and wants to build a nice battleship. And there's no better way to show that off than by spawning in a crossbones and watching the Eyrie go ham on it. So, start off with... Well, oh yeah, by the way, cram sound effects mod. Very good. First things first, this thing has big crams, and lots of them. I think, actually, yep, it just took 6% health off the crossbones immediately, and this thing is also quite well defended. So, big strong crams, lots of them. These 4 cram turrets on the back, by the way, are the ones you really have to worry about, because they're actually really damn big. They're very tall. These are big crams. Big ones, big ones, big ones. I think these ones go... the ones on the bottom are not that big, actually, but the ones here, these are huge. Look at this. These are... Let's have a look at this. How big is this, actually? So, how wide is this? How wide is this? It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So these are 17 by 17 crams. Dual crams as well. Big, scary APHE crams that will go straight through the top of your ship and out the other side. It just... I think it just... Did it? Look what it just did. This right here is why the Eyrie is a nasty wake-up call for any poor soul who wants to build a ship. It also has a strong lambs. You'll notice that the crossbones and trying to fire back was not very successful. If you're using anything that any kind of cram that isn't like quite strong and has decent shell health, the Eyrie is just going to shoot it down while laughing at you. It also has strong decoys, so we need to throw in the moment this crossbones is destroyed, well, which won't take long, honestly, we need to throw in something that shows off the missile defense of the Eyrie, which is actually pretty decent these days. They added decoys. They changed the rules again and made it so that the Onyx Watch could have decoys and stuff. Kablooey. Yeah, there's nothing quite like a whole bunch of smaller crams distracting your active defense, and then the big crams show up right when you don't want them to. It's almost ripped the crossbones in half. Admittedly, the crossbones is about half the cost of the Eyrie, but I'm pretty sure the Eyrie would fight 2 crossbones quite easily. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. Alright, let's show off those decoys, shall we? Where is the palisade? It is right here. Pretty sure the palisade is not going to win this at all. It definitely isn't. It's also quite bouncy. You'll notice that as it moves, it's not the bounciest thing. The old Eyrie actually used to be worse. I remember it was damn impossible to hit that thing, ever. But this one does bounce enough when it's especially closing in. Very bouncy. Very bouncy indeed. Those decoys did not seem to do much. Actually, they are doing some stuff. And goodbye. Need to throw more palisades, clearly. Yeah, this, by the way, is why I'm not a huge fan of, like, tethered decoys, because those are exactly at the wrong angle to be useful at all. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie, dearie me. But anyway, let's spawn in another... 3 palisades is probably a bit much, but let's spawn in 2, see how we do here. It also has high velocity APS and shield, so... Hold on, let's just fix this. So this APS right here, decently strong. This is kind of similar to the ones on the Bulwark, actually. So let's go have a look at the shell over here. Armor piercing, HE, AP HE timed fuse. Very nice, very, very nice. Just punches into things, blows them to pieces. Very, very nice indeed. You can see also how big this lambs is back here. It's a chonky lambs. What is it? This is, yeah, this is, what do you call it? It's 4x4 lambs, laser Tetris, which is like, it's good. It works well for lambs. Lots of injector engines back here. Lots and lots. Is that really all the lambs components there is? I swore the lambs was bigger. Oh, here it is. It's kind of, it's decentralized a little bit. There's more 4x4 lambs over here. So strong lambs, strong shields, strong guns. Where are the shield projectors, actually? It has them. Hang on a minute. It's got to have them somewhere. If I do this, apply color to all. Alright, it has... How strong is this? That is... Oh, it's strength 10 shields. That explains a lot, actually. Doesn't do anything against missiles, unfortunately for the Eyrie. So yeah, we could probably go on to weaknesses right now, which the Palisade is kind of showing that, like, when in doubt, if you throw enough missiles at something, it generally dies. Damn. That is good crammage. That is damage with crammage, I do have to say. Okay, so it's not actually that tanky for a frontsider, so if we repair this thing again, because goodness knows paint has been scratched a little bit, if we look at the armor in the front, it's not that formidable. Like, sure, there's some heavy armor in here, so what do we got here? Layer of metal, 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 and metal, and then there's just a whole bit. There's cram components in here, there's kind of bits and pieces, heavy armor beams, there's some heavy armor poles in here. This is decent against, I guess, surface explosions and stuff like that. It's going to be a bit of a problem for heat and hash a little bit. But on the whole, compared to how ridiculously tanky some frontsiders are, so things like the Great Talon's Pyre, in particular, which is just like a wall of armor straight down the middle, this is not that tanky. It has a lot of bits. It has a lot of exposed bits. The turrets, in particular, can get disabled fairly easily, so the Palisade was actually kind of showing that off, because this gun up here, it got disabled. The front crams over here are mostly there for probably giggles, honestly, and because they get disabled fairly easily. And yeah, it's just not very tanky. And the rear armor in particular is paper thin, so, or at least by from the depth sense. So this is, what do we got here? We have 1, 2, 3, 3 meters of metal, not spaced, and then you're immediately into nice, delicious laser components. And, fun things back here. So if this thing gets shot in the buttocks, it gets disabled quite quickly. So what do we got here? We got, what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is fairly better, but again, no space. So like getting heat shells in the booty, the Eyrie does not like that. The Eyrie suffers greatly. And this is very cramped in here, so you can imagine like any kind of AP frag, AP HE gets in there, it's makes a real mess. And the back of these cram turrets as well, also, like, what have we got here? We got 1, 2... Actually, that's literally just one layer back here. Like, oh wow, like, look at that. And right, we're not only just getting into laser components, we're getting into the neck of this cram turret over here. It's just here. I actually was just mucking around testing something against the Eyrie the other day, and yeah, got hit in the butt, and this like basically the outer edges of the butt cheeks are a severe weak point, even by frontsider standards. I mean, I guess like the Eyrie is essentially baby's first godly frontside, from the perspective of the player, at least. And that, like, it's really teaching you, like, it really is helpful to shoot some things from behind. Another fun thing is that all its pitch control is in the front. So basically all the pitch control is here, or at least most of it. So if I, for instance, get rid of all this, what you tend to find is that this thing is going to pitch backwards at some point. Or is it? Where is all its pitch control? Aha! I missed some pitch control. 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 Is that... That is not centered. That's so annoying. Why are some things like this? There we go. And no more pitch control for you. Is it going to do it? No, it isn't. It tends to do this. Like, I guess I was wrong. I kind of thought... I've seen this thing like, oh, wow. It has a very limited pitch control all the way back here. Right. Well, you're going to have to take my word for this a little bit, in that when this thing gets shot... gets its snoot blown off, it tends to pitch backwards. So let's see if I can't spawn that in again and replicate what happens when it gets its snoot blown off. Where are you? Where are you? There are you! Which is a bit of a problem. So with frontsiders, you basically never want all your pitch control to be like in the place that gets shot at. So let's do something like that. 30. And bang. In particular, let's see. Yep, okay. Yep, it is a very delicate balancing act that happens here. And when it's disturbed, you'll notice the thing is starting to lose control of its nose a little bit. Let's see, does it have any pitch control still? It does! It does. But it's a bit wobbly. So yeah, most pitch control is in the nose. That is a weakness. It is a cramcraft as well, so this thing really struggles with anything that moves even a little slightly erratically, and particularly anything else that flies. So let's spawn in... What are we going to spawn in? Let's spawn our favorite friend, the flying squirrel. Although I think the APS might very well be able to... might actually be able to do things here. The Eyrie still also has a habit of shooting itself. Also, that APS is fast. I don't think it's quite fast enough. Whee! Bear in mind, this is only 1/8 the cost of... Oh my god, that APS actually did something. I guess flying squirrels can't take it on. I'm being proven wrong a lot at the moment. Jeez. Did those crams actually just hit that? Actually, yeah, high velocity APS can shoot squirrels. Who would have thought? So yeah, but the crams themselves don't do super great. So let's spawn in something else. Can we spawn in something else that what is something that orbits nicely? Where is the Predator X? There it is. See how you do against this. Let's see how that APS does. Probably just fine, actually, because of the Predator X. I keep overestimating this thing. So yeah, crams go whiff, and this is the problem with making something that is very heavily invested into the whole crammage thing, is that then something like this shows up and you just feel kind of embarrassed. What is the Predator X even firing? Oh, I think it's firing heat. Hold on, let's see, what's this? What is this? What are you firing? That is heat by the looks of it. Yep, and the Eyrie does not like getting shot with heat from the sides and from the rear, so that's definitely a way to go. Oh, well done, me. You actually found it. It also is it's maneuverable. It's not that maneuverable. It's gonna it's gonna get it's gonna lose its ammo barrels. Did you notice the ammo barrels that were back here? There's ammo barrels back here. I think that might be a deliberate weakness, actually, because it seems almost too obvious. But yeah, like, you can... Wow, the Predator X is doing a number on this. Jeez. Yeah, wow. Predator X 1v1 Eyrie. Who would have thought? Alright, It also has no smoke, so if you go here, go to block counter, or blueprints, if you go smoke, we have a smoke generator, which is somewhere around here, but those are for aesthetics. It has no smoke projectors, and it doesn't have full shield coverage, which means that lasers do a real number on this fella. So let us spawn in a fast lasery thing. What is a fast lasery thing? Not the super radiance, that's, let's do the rectifier, that'll be funny. Please do not fly directly into cram cannons and contradict me. You flew directly into cram cannons and now I'm contradicted. Oh, you stupid bastard. Okay. Boy, why, like, you know, you plan a most wanted and you think you've planned it all out, but, like, then it doesn't. Thunderbird maps. No, what should we do? What should we do? What's a good thing? Let's do the Exajewel, which is not an up-to-date godly, I don't think. Nope, it is. So yeah, lasers say how's it? Lasers say hello. Although I think the Eyrie might have an easier time hitting anything with hitting this thing with cram cannons, because it's aiming down a little bit. It might actually win, but as you can see, it is taking a lot of laser damage. Laser damage, laser damage. That is a lot of laser damage. You are on fire, my friend. And I really need to make all my frickin' combat canoes just have a massive frickin' laser on it. It'd be really funny. And by really funny, I mean really effective. Anyway, so that's basically it. It is not as formidable as other godly broadsiders are. It is definitely a godly by Onyx watch standards. This thing, I think, like, it only takes, this thing can almost but not quite 1v1 the Stronghold, I believe. Like, it doesn't manage it, but, like, I think 2 of them do manage it quite easily. So how do you survive this? Well, I've already been giving that away a little bit. The usual cram counters, be evasive. This guy is clearly not evasive enough. Scooting along very fast in a 2-dimensional space generally does not do the trick. But as the Predator X actually showed us, just, you know, moving in a nice sine wave is absolutely the way to do it. Have strong Sea-Wiz, so let's see, what is something with ridiculously strong Sea-Wiz? I forget. I forgot. Is there an example in... You kind of need diff Sea-Wiz, honestly, in order to deal with the kind of crammage which the Eyrie has in order to be cost reasonable. But if you got it, it works well. I think I'm just going to spawn in the Icicle here, just for giggles. The Icicle's not going to win this, not by a long shot. But it will hopefully, at the very least, show off the diff Sea-Wiz and how it works. Or it could die instantly. That could work too. It also helps to fly, because the Eyrie is very much something that is designed to counter, like, boots. It just lost a turret. That's very unfortunate. That is very unfortunate, very annoying. Admittedly, it lost a diff turret, thankfully. So yeah, Icicle, prepare to die, because the Eyrie is going to destroy you a lot. But yeah, diff Sea-Wiz works very well. It's just going to need a lot more diff Sea-Wiz and better timed diff Sea-Wiz. Although it also helps to be kind of like, kind of skinny and have a, like, a nice, what do you call it? Have a profile that actually can, like, resists being shot at a little bit. My goodness, how did that turret survive? I'll tell you how. It didn't. Alright, so yeah, flying is a better option. So let's do that, and let's do this, and let's show you a better way to fly, a better way to fly, a better way to fly, fly, better way to fly, fly. Okay then, what do we got in here? Let's go find the F variant, because it's funny. Or just spawn in the regular Icewind, that works. Spawn in... Let's spawn in 3 of these guys. Typical front-sider thing, spawn in 3 things, and we're already showing off how to kill this thing. So, flank it. So, like pretty much any front-sider, most of them are not very good at, like, dealing with stuff coming from behind, and as discussed, the Eyrie is really bad at dealing with stuff coming in from behind. Like, I don't think its lambs even fully point forwards. Also, like all Onyx Watch designs, it is deliberately vulnerable to EMP by design, because it would be horrible if it wasn't. Use AP shells to take out critical systems like the lift and pitch jets, though standard for thrustercraft, like take out the jets, it'll fall down. No smoke, laser its face off, we've already seen that. And you can cram this thing just fine. And it goes without saying you can plasma and pack it and, like, you know, flamethrower it. I believe in the Sailfish Most Wanted we showed off that 1v1 the Sailfish wins just because that flamethrower is just ridiculously good and efficient firepower. So yeah. We're, like, half-costing this thing just with nice large missiles being shot at it from all directions. When in doubt, fire from all directions. It's jolly good. And those crams have whiffed so much, it's brilliant. So yeah, the Eyrie. This thing is really, in summation, this thing is really only a serious problem if you're trying to be... If you've been fooled by this being referred to as boat game. Is this on fire? This is a little on fire. I think the APS actually managed to do something. How rude. How incredibly rude. Oh, gods. Oh, no. Hopefully the... Oh, no! The Eyrie's on my team! That means it can't despawn. It wins by default! Oh, no! But yeah, that's about it. It's just flank the thing, shoot the thing. How's our pitch control? Aha! The pitch control's gone. It turns out that, yeah, so a funny thing about jets is that they are vulnerable to EMP. So you might want to EMP-proof your jets a little bit. Uh-oh. Actually, that's very vulnerable. If you hit it in the nose and in the butt, it loses control of its pitch. Well, what fun. Anyway, that is a brief overview of the Eyrie. In short, laser it and get behind it, and you will be absolutely a-okay. And thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps. And there's fun perks in it for you. Like at the lowest tier, access to a Patreon exclusive Discord, where we can laugh at this Eyrie that is going full speed reverse. And at the highest tier, I'll even build stuff and draw stuff for you. It will be my pleasure to do so. Do check out my other channels too, and my Twitch, because it's fun and good, and we do fun and good things over there, and I would love to see ya. Take care, happy Eyrie hunting, and farewell! Now this is how you make a Thrustercraft Stargaze. You give it an uppercut.